spawning in the top right position as our red Protoss player coming in for the team CIS. He is sponsored by TT Esports, as we can see by his logo. It is WhiteRa. And the man, calling him his sweet lemon, spawning in the bottom left position. I just have to tinker with this stuff, as our blue Terran player is going to be Millennium's Dayshi. So we took a pretty nice game, number 1. I gotta say, it was pretty cool. The timing that he was able to execute there. That might be something I start using against Zerg players myself, honestly. But, I mean, TVP, as far as this map goes, it's a little bit harder to secure third bases, just because it's a little bit more open as far as the Protoss side of things go. But WhiteRa, you know, the man of special tactics, definitely a lot of possibilities that we could see come out of here for our Ukrainian Protoss player. And I have to say that I would like to see something really nice. WhiteRa most recently playing in the Russia versus Ukraine show match. I actually had the pleasure of casting previously. Put up a solid fight, but wasn't able to take out Empire's Happy, who actually all killed for Team Russia. He all killed Team Ukraine. So that, you know, I'm not sure how confident WhiteRa is in his Protoss versus Terran, but we are going to find out today just how badly he wants to be able to take down Dayshi. And at the same time, Dayshi is going to open up with another gas build once again. This time going for a little bit faster than we saw on Fruitland. Of course, obviously the greatest map to have ever come into existence. And, well, Barracks is on the way for our Millennium Terran player. I really love this overlay. This is actually pretty awesome to be able to check out. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed Fruitland. I personally just love the way that map looks. And I really like that RSL is going in a really interesting direction with the maps this season. So if anyone has a link to the Team Liquid page, please throw that in the chat. I'm really... I think there's nothing cooler than getting new maps in, especially with, like, custom art. The strawberries give me every time. But WhiteRa, his probe, he's taking a pretty tricky path around the map. He's got double gas geyser. Cybercore is kind of tucked away. He could be trying to proxy something, or I mean, maybe at least hide his scout from a Reaper. But Dayshi does have that Reaper on the way. Of course, this wonderful user interface, we can see it in the production tab. And he is going to actually cut his gas mining so that he can get this command center up pretty quickly. A nice touch here from our Millennium Terran. Oh man, that logo appears instantly. Very cool. And now the Reaper is making its way across the field. We're going to have to see if he can do any damage at all. And WhiteRa proxy pylon in the top left. This doesn't look like it's fast enough to be a really proxy Stargate build, but it could be something along the lines of Dark Templar play, but that Stalker is on the way out now. Dayshi will be able to spot. He's like, okay, well, you have an interesting setup of your buildings. Double gas. All right, could still be a proxy. I only see 2 pylons. And he's starting to poke away at these probes, which isn't bad. If he gets a probe kill, that's always nice. He will have to be pushed away here by this this Reaper. So a little bit upsetting there. At the same time, WhiteRa, he hasn't thrown on his tech building yet, though. What is this money going towards? He's got a lot in the bank. What could this possibly be? 1 Stargate? And he has enough money for a second one. I don't think he's going to be that crazy this game. And he will not. His probe is in a position to throw down a Nexus, which is either to bait the Reaper into thinking he's going to expand, or just because he wants to expand very quickly behind this aggression. And I have to say, well, we do have these Marines being pumped out of this reactor, and ooh, Dayshi, he is looking for a proxy. If he finds this, it could actually be really detrimental for WhiteRa. He should be able to get a unit out. No, the Marines are not going to go far enough to see WhiteRa's Stargate. Pretty nice catch there. He is going to get a Mothership Core out, though. He does have these Stalkers put on some pressure. He might actually be able to pick this Reaper off. Very nice catch for our TT Esports Protoss player. Making his way downtown. Faces pass. And ooh, that's... Oracle will be home soon. It is on the way now, about 1/3 complete. And Dayshi expecting some serious aggression, actually. He is just going to retreat. He's going to fall back. He knows those Stalkers are on the way. He realizes 2 Stalkers can micro against his Marines. He does not feel confident in holding this. He is getting stim. He has a Tech Lab barracks, but he's not really putting out much. He's getting his +1. And, oh, this is going to be so tough, man. The Oracles do so much damage versus the Marines with the support of the Stalkers. Could do a lot of heat. WhiteRa does have that Nexus going up, though. He is now just adding on the extra gateways with the Mothership Core. This is going to be so hard for Dayshi to hold. It's just Marines. He needs to be so careful with how he approaches this. The Marines are coming up here, but a Time Warp could spell doom for him if he gets baited too far out. Oh no, here he comes. Oh, don't go on that ramp, Dayshi, watch out. There's the time warp. His Marines are getting picked away now, and that Oracle is approaching WhiteRa. If he clips the Marine count low enough, he is going to be able to do so much damage. He's keeping the Oracle tucked away. He wants to bait. He wants to bait Dayshi, and another Oracle is already out for the Ukrainian Protoss player. Is Dayshi going to be able to hold on? He's trying to charge up the ramp and stop these Stalkers. Picks off the Mothership core, but is it going to be enough? He does have a lot of Marines. He has a missile turret in his mineral line. WhiteRa is actually not aware of this right now. He is going to try to move his command center out once again. And, you know, Dayshi may have enough Marines to pull this off now, but these should be Stalkers. This is still very risky. There's 2 Oracles in the sky. A 4th Stalker is arriving. A scan is going down for Dayshi, and he sees 3 gateways. He doesn't see anything telling, but he also sees the Nexus, which is very, very important. Realizing, okay, I need to expand. He's going to try to get a missile turret up here, but this is where things can get so dicey. There's 2 Oracles. A 3rd one is out. Is WhiteRa going to build anymore? I don't think so. 3 seems to be the magic number for killing lots and lots of Marines. He has a lot of Stalkers here as well. Now keep in mind, Dayshi's stim is so close to finishing. The Oracles are moving in now, beginning to pick away at these Marines. But has he done enough damage? I don't quite know. The Stalkers being picked away, and it looks like Dayshi is going to be able to hold this attack off for now with the help of that Marauder support. And now our Terran player looking to be in a pretty alright position. The worker count's even, but that's actually going to end up favoring Dayshi since he does have access to those mules. And now, well, that's it for the Stargate aggression. We do have the missile turret up here. He's going to try to do some cute micro to Stalkers, but he's going to get caught. The stim is done for Dayshi. He's going to pick off 2 more of those Stalkers, and there are 3 more trying to press forward. The bunker's not done just yet. Dayshi cannot afford to keep stimming. His starport is only halfway complete. He is trying to micro against this, but his bio is so weak. I almost feel like he should have gotten concussive shells instead of combat shells to be able to pick them up, but he may be able to kill all of the Stalkers here for WhiteRa. They all fall, and Dayshi, with a fantastic little bit of aggression, you know, just shoving him away. And he baited, you know, WhiteRa was trying to bait those Marines out down the ramp, but I have to say, Dayshi did a really, really nice job of doing that baiting, and now we see the Terran player beginning to approach the Protoss base. Are his defenses going to be able to be set up properly to deal with this? We are about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. Here he goes. Mothership Core does not have enough energy for a Time Warp or a Photon Overcharge. He's going to come in here, stim, kite these Zealots, even without Medivacs, and begin to get to work on these probes. WhiteRa has to pull his probes to help fight this off. Is it going to be enough? The 1 Stalker remains. He may be able to pick it off. 1 Zealot comes in here. Another stim forced by Dayshi. He is in a really rough spot in terms of health for his Marines. He's going to try to step forward. Does kill the Mothership Core off once again. A Time Warp was used, so the Zealots will be able to pick off a lot of these Marines, but these 2 Marines might actually be able to kill off the Stalker. This is so much aggression coming out of our Millennium Terran player. Oh, goodness. Is he going to be able to pick up a 2nd win in a row for the European team in RSL gNations? We are about to find out and see if he can give that 2-0 lead. No, Time Warp has finally worn off, kiting back, stutter stepping against these Zealots. They do not have upgrades. Meanwhile, Dayshi does have his 1-1, looking so strong. WhiteRa loses another Stalker. This is possibly game-ending aggression coming out of Dayshi. He has held off the Oracle proxy, and he has just found a way to completely start knocking WhiteRa over in this match. There's the well played from WhiteRa, and Dayshi takes game number 2 in this best of 7 match. I just want to confirm, I believe it is best of 7 as far as things go for the RSL gNations up until the finals of RSL gNations, whereupon it will be best of 9. So 2 more wins actually will actually be, yeah, the top there's only 2 games basically left if they can't stop Dayshi. So it's not a best of 9. I'm very used to casting best of 9s doing the Acer Team Story Cup. So but yeah, we're getting to the next game as soon as we can. Let's see who CIS is going to send out next to try to stop Dayshi. Game number 3 is going to be coming up very soon. Don't go anywhere, guys. You are watching the RSL gNations, brought to you by RipMix, as well as SC2 TV RU, and of course, the RSL. Don't go anywhere. I'm Nathanias.